The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their rabid fan base a night to remember. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And with tip-off coming right up, we've got just enough time to hear from the sideline. Allie, what do you got for us?
Well, guys, dramatic progression for point guard Darius Garland. A rough rookie season, but last year he became an all-star. He said it's just trusting the work that he puts in every day. And while his shooting is special, he said, quote, "I'm an all-around point guard that gets my teammates involved." Brian?
He's highly skilled, Allie. Thank you. There is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, do players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. They've got Isaac Okoro. He's out there with Jared Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And for the Raptors, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Now here's Trent. Shot clock at 6. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
That one's off.
Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door.
Good on the second one. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Garland for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Here's Toronto with the ball. Trent outside. Here's Siakam. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Now here's Trent. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Trent. Fires from 14. And he can't get that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Left side Garland. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
That one misses.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Lets the three fly. Rebound by Van Vliet. For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Barnes. And here's Trent. Fires from the wing, and he hits the jump shot. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. That one drops for him. He's got 5.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Trent. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
1:50 left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint. Here's Okoro. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Elbow shot on the way. Second chance effort. Rejected by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
And he makes it.
That's his second personal foul.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua comes in for Pirtle, and it's OG Anunoby in for Trent.
At the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year, but Precious, he had a great second year.
Now here's Siakam, and here's Van Vliet from the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. There's 49 seconds left in the first. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 so far. To the inside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Allen with a screen on Siakam. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
23 seconds left now in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Anunoby. This one for 3. Sinks the tray.
What I like about OG Anunoby for a young player, he's not pushing to do more than they want him to do.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Raptors leading by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Chris Boucher out there with Barnes. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Anunoby in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's VanVleet. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers leading. Tries a 10-footer. No good. A bit long that time. Now the Raptors with it. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. The 3 from Barnes is rebounded by Okoro.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. Toronto in second.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
And he drops the first. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for Barnes. He's perfect from the line this time. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's VanVleet. Down low. Here's Pirtle. Is rebounded by Okoro. VanVleet against Mitchell. Takes it inside. Missed inside. The Raptors have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer though with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
VanVleet, no good on the free throw.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Yes, it's good. VanVleet's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. VanVleet knows how to create separation.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Well, Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard, a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Trent for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Anunoby finds Boucher. 5 to shoot, and here's Van Vliet from the arc.
Shooting threes hasn't done them much good. They may want to revise their strategy.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
An easy 2 on the layup. 20 points for him.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Now here's Mitchell, looking for his first basket, still in this one.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Trent, the pass to Pirtle. Trent against Garland. Allen brings a double team. Here's Pirtle. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. 5th is Jakob Pirtle.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible. And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Off the inbound, no good. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Trent for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Trent's got 7.
Gary takes a lot of threes, and you see why.
From 12 feet, he can't get that one to fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Here's Okoro. Anunoby covering. Pass to Allen. Stolen by Siakam. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy. And this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Second team foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Number 00. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Both good from the line that time. Rubio against Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The three-pointer off the mark. With the drive. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Raptors up 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
One thing I like, their efficiency. Very patient, not forcing up too many bad shots, making the most of their possessions.
That's their best chance to win this.
Okay, time to discuss the first half of this one. Specifically, which guys are leading the charge for their teams?
They've been assertive at the offensive end, willing and able to shoulder the scoring for their teams.
Yeah, they put on a show for us, Shaq. You know, it's something we kind of expected, but two great competitors are really going at it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Ricky Rubio, Jared Allen out there with Okoro. Then there's Jetty Osman. It's stolen by Barnes.
Jetty Osman. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Fred VanVleet.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Siakam with it. Pass to VanVleet. Here's the three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but the star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you.
Do not leave him open in the corner. Gary Trent Jr., he nails it.
The three from Okoro. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And now it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barnes passes to Trent. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. No good that time.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. He's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Siakam hits them both. The Cavs trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Over to the wing. Pass to Allen. To end the run. Achua with the rebound. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Okoro from the arc. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Now here's Trent. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Counted from distance. Achua's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
In all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Pass to Allen. Achua with a steal. And the Raptors with some changes. Boucher's checked in for Siakam, and it's Anunoby in for Trent. And a switch here also for Cleveland. LeVert's checked in. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Boucher. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Cans it from the wing. Anunoby's got 5 points.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Looking to end the drought. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Van Vliet's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Boucher for 3. The shot won't fall. And Cleveland the other way now. Pass to Okoro. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
At the line for your Raptors, Scotty Barnes.
He misses the free throw.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lopez is checked in. 43 seconds left in the third. On the take, and that one drops for him. He's got 24.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Boucher outside. Just 5 to shoot. He got a piece of it. A leaner. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and Allen lays it in.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
The shot off that time, and so it's the Toronto Raptors up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're showing impressive focus out there, and it's paying off big on both ends of the floor. Back after this. We reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Raptors shooting 41% in this game. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Young in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Anunoby can't get it to go. And the Cavs shooting just 37% in the game. Stolen by Siakam. And now the Raptors on the break. Good work defensively by Lopez.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
From outside the arc. Pass to Osman. Clock at 6. Outside for LeVert. It's stolen by Barnes. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
That is first personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet outside. Siakam left side. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Raptors lead by 16.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Allen. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Van Vliet. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Here he goes. Yep, that one's good. 26 points for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Toronto, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now Barnes. Siakam outside. LeVert with a rebound.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Crossed up the deep perfectly.
Basket's good. Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around. On the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way. He was getting himself to the line more consistently in the first half. We'll see if he ramps his intensity back up.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
At the line for your Raptors.
That free throw no good.
Pascal Siakam. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. From 11 feet away, rebounded by Trent.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Siakam. Outside Barnes. Back to Siakam. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 14.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Right wing. Back to Osman. Soft touch off the glass. Osman's got his first points in this one.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Siakam. Over to the left wing. Pass to Trent. 5 on the clock. Now here's Barnes for 3. It's not going to go for him. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, number 00. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Raptors.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Fred VanVleet.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Cleveland. Back to Trent, the 3-ball. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Ooh, an aggressive move, takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
And it's Toronto's ball. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's VanVleet, shoots over Lopez. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
He's always pressing the action. VanVleet just never backs down. Makes him hard to contain.
Fred VanVleet.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9. Both shots good from the strike.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
From the high post. The shot that time not on target. It's the Raptors winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Fred, no surprise, a great
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for Grant Hill,